in the section. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the.
Tyson Fury being spoken to by Ben Davison. And there's the moment, the pre-fight kiss. I have never, ever seen that before.
So there's been a few, but people take drugs, don't they, in boxing? They all take drugs, I'd say. All of them.
Really?
Yeah. I'd say they're all abusing performance enhancers or weight strippers or whatever they're going to do to take drugs. I think they all take drugs. All athletes.
Define all. Who's
everybody?
Well, obviously you're not talking about yourself, so.
You've said things in the past which people have found abhorrent. They've accused you of misogyny, they've accused you of homophobia.
No comment, don't even go there.
But do you accept that you've got to win over a larger number of people coming back this time before you can be fully accepted?
No comment.
You don't want to say anything about that at all?
No comment.
People won't like that if they hear you no commenting?
No comment.
Okay.
I'm a boxer, I'm not interested in politics or anything else. Boxing only, thank you.
UKAD have upheld the...
No comment.
You don't want to talk about the Nangela thing?
No comment.
The question that
boxing,
we asked...
please.
Is
terminated.
You don't want to talk about it, Tyson?
Next. Who's next?
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Light weight. Light weight. Oh, whoa. It is time to bleed. Jose Diaz, what's good, fam? King Jr., the Brothers UK in the building. And trust me, brothers, the Brothers UK, this isn't UK behavior. This is just them. I repeat, it's not UK behavior because, you get a lot of people that say, oh, you're uptight. You just don't understand British humor. No, this is just them. This is just them. It's not you, it's just them. Simon Bridgman, Copper Aborigines, salute. No. So Louisiana's suffering right now, man, for real. For real, man. For real. I had family down there, they had the boogie. So, just prayers out to Louisiana, man. It's here we go again. Good stuff. Wow, man. Blessings to Louisiana. It's crazy. Dwayne Jones, Jelly Bean, Brent Fox, Thomas, what's good, famo? Black Alpha, Eric Hope, Ratchet since 91, Snacks B, Viva Tu Vida, what up? Jay Walt, Alfred, what up? Stormy B-Man and Sensei in the building. The Boxing King Archive, salute, baby. What's good? Snacks B, Big Homie Cute, Big Homie Coop, WJ Luckett, Devontae Moss, J.A. Dixon, Duke Todd, Brown on Boxing, Adrian Vett. Ooh, jumped over, stupid. Jason, Bruce Goes, the OG, salute. Omega Red, Terry Smoot, Trip Noty in the building. What's good, fam? Mike 202, Shade Girl, what's good? Davis, MP, what the fuck? Jay Grant, Shepherd King. All right, let's get started. Yeah, let's get started. This guy in the picture right here, man. This guy in the picture. All right, let's move his picture. Because now it's distracting. All right, first of all, Tommy Fury, you're trash. As a fighter, you're trash. I don't know what other talent you have, but whatever you have other than your last name, go do it. Go do it. Because boxing, you're going to F around and get killed. Jake Paul will knock you on your ass. Let it marinate. That's why he calls you out. These kids only call out guys they know they can beat or have a chance against. And if they call out the big names, that's the cash out. That's why Jake mentioned Tank and Canelo. First of all of those guys are smaller than him. So he's hoping his size will keep him in the fight. But no, y'all saw Floyd almost knock out Logan, right? Y'all saw Floyd hit him with a counter, a shoulder roll, a counter, and held him up. Y'all saw that, right? Okay, right. Jake is not a boxer. He's a fighter. He's not a pure boxer. Do you know what Jake Paul versus Canelo will even look like? You know what that'll look like? It'll look like the toughest 11-year-old in the park fighting an 18-year-old. But the 18-year-old so happens to have stunned growth, but he's still 18. That's what it'll look like. Supreme Beast Boxer Talk in the building, man. What's good, fam? I understand what Jake is doing. That's why he called out Tommy Fury, because of your last name. He didn't call out your brother. That would be suicide. We don't like Tyson Fury, but he's a boxer. He didn't call out Dillian White. We don't like Dillian White for the most part. I don't like him as a fighter, and I don't like how he moves, his behavior. I don't know him as a person, but I don't like his movements. You don't see Jake Paul calling his guys out. Dillian White will kill him. Real boxers kill the Paul brothers. Bottom line. Bottom line. Dill Spoolie, salute. So we can agree on that. Real fighters will kill him. Box fan, USPR, salute, man. So we can agree. Real boxers kill the Paul brothers. Tommy Fury, you're not a real boxer. You're trying to force a hand. Yesterday I mentioned there are a lot of fighters that had sons and siblings that tried their hand, came to bad guy, salute, that tried their hand at boxing. And some were okay, but they were never as good as their counterparts. Shane Mosley has a son. He's tough, he has above average skills, but he's not as good as his dad. He's not trash, but he's not as good as his dad. That's just the reality of it. Miss Lisa, salute. I didn't see that. I'll find video of it. I didn't see that. But if there's anything involving water, I know Jake Paul said his legs felt funny walking to the ring, and it happened. It started back in the it started back in the goddamn locker room. I said, well, he called out Tommy Fury, and there's a Fury in the building. So it wouldn't surprise me one bit if there was something wrong with his water. But that's where my brain's at now, because why? Fury's are cheaters. And they play games with water. That's just what it is. I'm not making that up. AB, salute. I'm not making that up.
Don't drink no more water because there's none of that.
I don't remember anything. It was all a blur.
Don't drink no more water because there's none of that.
Don't drink no more water because there's none of that.
He damn sure listened, did he not? He damn sure listened. So it wouldn't surprise me if they said, you know what, he calling Tommy's name out, let's spike his water. And if he lose tonight, Tommy at least gets to laugh. Because I firmly believe, boxing and barbecue, salute, I firmly believe that Jake Paul whoop his ass. Listen, kid, I guess by Euro standards, you're a handsome lad. You have all your hair, unlike your father and your brother. I don't know if you're going to lose that later. But you're a handsome lad. You know, you got a body. Stick to modeling. Melvin Harris, good morning, bro. Stick to modeling and that other weirdo stuff you're doing. What weirdo stuff? Well, let's revisit. I don't know what's going on with this damn thing. Let's see something. StreamYard acting crazy. It's not allowing me to be great. Task. I'm sorry. Which saw them lock lips. See? See that there? You see that? Listen, if my eyes hurt, all your eyes gonna hurt. Y'all gonna feel this pain, man. She told UK Gossip TV there was one thing that happened. They text during the games, and you have to read it out. You see that there? You see that? Okay? This is not Photoshop. This is not, CGI, because here it is in motion. Now, again, I've been told, you're uptight. You don't understand UK humor. Bruv. See, we say bro over here. I'm gonna say so y'all can understand. Bruv. Talk to me. What is this? What is this? Talk to me. What is that? The text I read out, they didn't air it, was going to the tallest boy, has to kiss the boy of his choice or something like that. Tommy and Curtis had a snog. Then the producer went, oh my God, that was a typo. We've got to do that again. It was meant to be a girl. Oh my God. Listen, there is no, I don't care how much of a reality TV it is, nothing can make me do that. It was meant to be a girl. No. If I'm on a show and that script came on my lap and it read that I had to do that, I'm like, yo, you better get somebody else. I'm not doing that. That is Tommy Fury, ladies and gentlemen. Mike 202, salute. Jeffrey Lopez. Nicholas Levy, salute. Pete Davenport in the building, salute. That's Tommy Fury, ladies and gentlemen. That's Tommy Fury, ladies and gentlemen. Divine Sense in the mother effing building. Yeah, he wants to be a male stripper. Tommy, let me give you some advice. Boss Red, salute. Let me give you Shaw Livingston, salute. Don't force it. D-Man Jr. in the building. Don't force it. See Love, what up? That's right. He's always talking about manhood. Your youngest son, to my knowledge, I don't know how many kids he got, but this dude, DP Rocker, salute. This dude is an underwear model. This dude, look at this picture. Razor, what's good? Look at this picture. This is a fighter? No. Absolutely not. Now, I'm not saying that pretty boys can't fight. But, dude, you have a different calling. Boxing's not it. You fought a guy, how many? He outweighed dude the other night by how many pounds? Like 50? Couldn't even knock him down, man. He was giving you all kinds of headaches. Big Money, Texas, what's good? Yeah, that's right. They always say, oh, he's a man's man. No. First of all, there's something going on in that entire male bloodline because they act like bitches. They act like bitches. You guys are snarling, foaming at the mouth like you're tough. Y'all bring light to this. Let me get this picture out there. Bring light to this this bare knuckle-ish. This video of a bare knuckle champion on YouTube that fought a real boxer. And what do you think happened to the bare knuckle fighter? He looked very amateurish and he got his ass knocked out. He bled easy. He was getting hit with things that a real boxer is not supposed to get hit with. And he went to sleep. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. It was Bert Cooper versus Joe Savage. It was Bert Cooper versus Joe Savage. Bert Cooper takes on undefeated bare knuckle champion Joe Savage. You know, you got to be careful when you It's just a video, you know. I'm gonna scam through it. You know, I'm not gonna play all of it because you know how shit is. Let me just open it up. Joe Savage, that's him. The hairless ape right there. And over there, that's Bert Cooper. We all know Bert Cooper. But this guy's an undefeated bare knuckle champion. That's his marketing. Look at that. He's a Neanderthal. He has to shave his back. You can put cornrows down the back of his spine, on his ribs. Look at that. He's outside in the winter. He don't need a coat. I think that's a tattoo, or did he shave the hair on his back into the letter R? No, that's a picture of Jesus on his back. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Hairline on the back of his head. This is the bare knuckle champion versus a real boxer, y'all. Already you can tell the difference in posture. Look at that. Look at that. Feet all out of place. Unnecessary movement. Look at Bert. This is a bare knuckle fighter versus a real boxer. Look at that. Counter right hand. Crab defense. Look at that. Boom. Sensei, I don't know if you saw this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. He just beat him with a left hand. Let's shout out this channel, Heavyweight Boxing. I don't know who he is, but thank you for posting this. Look at this. Look at this. There's your bare knuckle champion. This is what they big up. Listen. There you go. Fight's over. And there you go. Anthony Lamar, salute. Ryan White. DJ 7 for life. Salute. Anybody I miss? Y'all saw that, right? Quick. That wasn't even half of the first round. The intro was longer than the fight. You let Paulie Malignaggi tell it, though. It's, you know, Tyson, he comes from a long line of tough, you know, bare knuckle fighters. There's your bare knuckle fighter. Isn't it cool? Brian Clark, salute. Isn't it cool? PLG, Ski, salute. Isn't it cool when you see two tough guys fight in the street? That's fun to watch. It's fun. It's bloody. Put either one of those tough guys in the ring with a pro. Did I tell y'all the story how I went and played ball in Mount Vernon? What happened to me? I probably did, but it bears repeating. I could street ball. I'm pretty good. I'm not the best, but I'm pretty good. And go out there to run a just basic, went out there, you just end up playing. So we on the court. 3 guys come on, right? And it's like, yo, you want to run a long run? It's like, yeah. So we playing, whatever. And, we playing, and it started out, just playing, shooting the rock. But when the game got tight, we was like, all right, we want to win. So, when the game got tight, there was this one guy that wasn't really doing much in the game. He got the rock, and then he just passed it, got the rock, passed it. But when the game got tight, we trying to win. So now he gets the rock. I go to guard him. Does a little shake, got me jumping all over the place. Then he jumps up and shoots a jump shot. I could not guard this guy. You know why? Every time he jumped, I'm 6'2". Every time he jumped, the bottom of his sneakers was right here. And he was like my height. I'm like, so I go to my man, I say, I can't guard him. He's going to shoot over me. I can't get up that high. I can't guard him. The only thing I could do is probably jump and just like disrupt his shot by like touch his elbow, but that wasn't working. So safe to say we lost the game. And that's another thing. When he shot, there was like no nets on the rim because we was playing in the park. It was hitting nothing. It was just going through I was like, damn, no wonder he wasn't shooting. You know who I was playing against? And I didn't even realize until he like turned his hat backwards. Ben Gordon. He used to live up right there in Mount Vernon. Number 1 draft pick, Chicago Bulls. Ben Gordon. Remember him? And once we realized who it was, we was like, yeah, we ain't going to win this game. Couldn't guard him. Put the ball on the ground, went right around everybody. There was nothing we could do about it. You know why? That's the difference between a pro and a street baller. I'm good by street standards. I can't run around in the NBA. Forget about it. That's a different level. Even some high school kids, when they've gone to try out for colleges, they've come back and I've heard the stories. Man, it's different. Then some of the college kids, they go NBA tryouts. Yo, it's different. I know one guy. I forgot what he told me. His name is D Threat. That's what we call him around here. I don't know how he ended up playing against Jordan back in the 90s, but he ended up running a scrimmage with him. He came back and told the story. He says, man, believe everything you see on that TV. Because, on TV, you're like, nah, people just, Eric Jenkins, salute. People just intimidated by him. I'm not intimidated by that guy. Nope. He said, believe everything you see. It's different. What did Floyd tell victim Ortiz? He said, yeah, you're going to do this and you're going to do that. He said, yo, I'm telling you, you see it on tape, but it's different when you're in there. It's different. Jeffrey Cesar, salute. It's different. I couldn't guard Ben Gordon, so I said, damn. And he's my height. I can only imagine, running on a foot. What? No, it's different. In the 90s, on the TV, John Starks looked this big on TV. John Starks is 6'5"? It's different. I heard a story about this guy played against Muggsy Bogues back in the days. Now, he's really a short guy. But he said, I couldn't catch that guy. As soon as he grabbed the ball, he took off. It's different. It's different. Salute to Javar Cesar in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, get those likes up. Yeah, hit the like button. We're having a conversation, family. I salute y'all. Thank you. I appreciate y'all, for real. Bole. It's good. Now, Alfred, you know he might be 6'3". I'm just saying I don't really remember because every time he pulled up to shoot a jumper, his feet were on the bottom of my chest and I was jumping. I couldn't guard him. So imagine me trying to guard someone 6'6" in the NBA. It's not going to happen. There's levels. So when you big up a bare-knuckle fighter in a bloodline, look, you could be tough. Yo, look, I'm tough. You're black anywhere in this world, you're tough. Why? Our bloodline. And I'm not just talking. Slavery, cop shooters, and everything else. We're made from stern stuff. We're still here. So don't tell me nothing about no bloodline with bare-knuckle fighting, man. Fuck that. I don't care about that. I just showed you what happens when a bare-knuckle fighter fought a boxer, Bert Cooper. A known boxer, by the way. But how do you think they sold that fight? I don't know where that was. But yeah, Muggsy had legs like a running back. It was ridiculous. I don't know where that was, but it didn't look like it was anywhere in America. So how do you think they sold that fight? I bet you everyone in that building knew who he was. And he probably was ripping ears off and putting their fingers in nostrils and pulling it back. Y'all remember that Gangs of New York? Y'all remember that movie when the gangs was having fights? Putting their fingers in the mouths and ripping their cheeks off. I bet you he was into all of that stuff. Meant nothing in the boxing ring. Meant nothing. I'm supposed to be intrigued. Ghost, salute. Brian Clark. Pete Davenport in that super chat. Much love and appreciation to you, fam. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. These are things that they use and they say to try and prove their point. It means nothing. And Paulie knows better than that. Hey, Paulie, you're about to fight a TikToker. I don't even know who that kid is. Fontaine, salute. I don't even know who that TikToker is, but here's what I know, Paulie. Here's what I know. Well, I heard through the grapevine someone saw that kid hitting the back. I don't know who that kid is. And I'm not talking bad about the kid because I don't know him. Hell, if I did know him, I wouldn't even talk. I'm just going to tell some truth. Here's the truth. I heard someone was watching that kid hitting the bag. And they said it didn't look good. Now, if you don't look good hitting the bag, even if you look good hitting the bag, that don't mean you can fight. The bag's not hitting your back. But they said it didn't look good. So this kid is some sort of famous TikToker. And y'all know the story. He ran up on Paulie with the powder and slapped him in the back of the head. And Paulie jumped up, tried to kill him. Now, we laughed. But what's the real? Paulie's going to kick this kid's ass. Now, unless that kid has some sort of skill that we don't know about and he's nice with it, which is always a possibility, I don't see it. But Paulie's going to swat this kid around the ring. And he's going to make it a choice. Either he's going to drag it out for a couple of rounds before he ends him or batters him and makes him quit. He might just tap him up and make the kid quit. He might drag it out for 3 or 5 rounds. I don't know how long it is. It's probably going to be 3 rounds. But Paulie's going to fuck him up. I mean, let's be honest. You see? How's that for truth? And y'all don't know I don't deal with Paulie. Devontae Moore, salute. I don't deal with Paulie because of his racist mentality. And he don't even know he's racist. But we're talking boxing, right? Abadori, salute. Paulie's going to beat the shit out this kid. If the kid makes it to whatever rounds they're going, it's because Paulie permits it. Paulie's going to beat his ass. Paulie is a former champion. Paulie's been in there with top competition. He's not going to lose to this kid unless he goes in there and slips and turns an ankle, or the kid throws a Hail Mary and hits him. And Paulie got a chin. He bruises easy, but he got a chin. That's right, Ken. Paulie. Yeah, I know Brian, he has zero power, but this kid is not a boxer. And this is the word up, Stormy. This is the era we're living in. TikTokers and YouTubers starting beef with real athletes. And a lot of these athletes are coming from other sports, which is why Nate Robinson was in the ring planking. He had no business in there. There were people saying, you know, Nate is a natural athlete. Nate could have played football. Nate defies the laws of human physics, how he's dunking a basketball. I mean, I know there was a kid that I went to school with named Calvin. Calvin was nowhere near. Calvin was all of 5'5", but he could dunk a basketball. It didn't make sense. On a regulation rim, he could dunk. It didn't make sense. He was like 5'5". I'm not kidding. He could dunk easily. So when I saw Nate Robinson, I said, nah, you know, all of us that we grew up, was like, yo, you remember Calvin? It's like, yeah. It was like, yo, damn. Calvin didn't have the same game that Nate had, obviously, but he played ball with us and he was dunking it off the fast break. We would just let him go. He was like, yo, watch him dunk. Even the teachers in school was like, yo, what the? How? Got his last name. Short little black dude named Calvin. Dunking a basketball. We was like young. Like 16. 15, 16. Calvin was dunking the rock. For real. Natural athlete. So when I saw Nate, I said, Spud Webb. Matter of fact, Spud Webb was still balling back then. We used to call him Spud. Anwar Willis, salute. We used to call him Spud. This is way before Nate Robinson. So years later, when we see Nate Robinson, I said, yeah, you know, every now and again, there's a cat. I don't even remember how tall Nate is. Nate is not even 6 feet tall. Doing that. Through the legs and crazy. The hops is unbelievable. Ghost says, I got a 46 vert. You think I could wrestle with Gabe and win by training for 6 months? Bro. If there's money in it, do it. But I wouldn't recommend it. Divine Sense, I played ball out in Japan with a dude who went to high school with Nate Robinson. He said Nate was like a god in Washington. Yo, I'm telling you, that was crazy. When I first saw Nate, when I saw Spud back in the day, I said, there's hope for short people. I was a little shorter back then. But when you see Nate, you're like, God, through the legs, though? Through the legs? That was something different. But Nate is a natural athlete, man. Nate Robinson is a natural athlete. No doubt, Ghost. I know. Stormy, you crazy. Yeah, Nate like 5'7", man. He's a short dude. My boy Calvin, he was like 5'5". I know that. When he would steal the ball and go on a fast break, we would just stop because we was amazed. We just want to see him dunk. Like, yo, watch. I remember the teachers came from upstairs. Was like, little Nate did what? Teachers that had nothing to do with gym would come down and watch. Like, it was crazy. King Vonnie, salute. Right now, he's 5'11", still short to be doing what he's doing. It doesn't look like when he's going up, he's jumping. Doesn't it look like it's like slow motion a little bit? Like it's slow, right? It's like right now, I'll give you an example. I'm 6'2", 220. I'm not fighting an out of shape BJ Penn. Not doing it. Y'all know BJ Penn, MMA, UFC? Not doing it. I'm not going to do it. And I can wrestle, but I'm not going to do it. You know why I'm not going to do it? I'm not going to win. I look good for about a minute. What do you think he's going to do? He's not going to stand up with me. He's going to dive at my legs. I'm going to be trying to shake him off. Get off, get off, get off. I'm going to end up on the floor, and he's going to turn me into a pretzel. Not doing it. And this is him off the couch. Not doing it. Mark Casey, what up? Bernell Stevenson, what up, what up, what up? So these TikTokers and YouTubers, I don't know what this, I don't even know this kid's name. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know how much money he's going to make. I'm not even going to say Paulie was the safest bet because he's a former champion. And Paulie stays in shape. That's right, Brian. I'm getting choked out. I'm fighting BJ Penn off the couch. And I don't know how BJ looks right now. But if he's out of shape, ain't worked out in 2 years, I'm still not fighting. What? That's dumb. That's just dumb. Exactly, Black Sheep. David Scott, salute. That's muscle memory. Now, of course, you throw some money behind it and, you know, maybe some charity or whatever. Well, I know I'm not going to get killed. Yeah. But let's be realistic. You don't do things. This is a clout chasing world we're living in right now. This is like ridiculous. This kid is going to get beat up bad. Paulie's going to swat the kid around the ring. And again, let's separate what we don't like about Paulie to the reality. The reality is Paulie ain't gonna. Nah, you're right, DP Rocker. Life, don't get it fucked up though. $2 million. I'll do it, and whoever I'm fighting, they'll know they're in a fight. $2 million. But don't throw no 10 racks. Fight BJ Penn. No, get it right. No, I gotta go to work Monday or Tuesday, whenever I go to work. No, I need my legs. What are you talking about? $10,000. $2 million. What do you want me to do? You got my ear now. What do you want me to do? Want me to actually try and win? Okay. Let me get to a camp and, you know. If these guys jumping in the ring and risking life and limb. Wait, what happened? Corey B is his name, and he's pissed that Paulie insulted him for practicing boxing for fitness purposes. I see. That's why the TikTok guy wants to fight. I mean, that's still silly. Just clown him on TikTok. You know what I mean? Just clown him. You got an audience, just clown Paulie. You know how you clown Paulie? Just put up a highlight reel of all his losses and him crying in the ring. Do that. What is Paulie gonna do? Yeah, well, I'll beat your ass. Yeah, you're a pro. So what are you doing clowning a guy that just wants to get in shape, hitting the bag? I love the sport, but you're clowning me? Let's clown you. Let's clown why you have no job right. You see how easy it is to clown Paulie? And Paulie would have looked like the bully bullying this kid. You see how easy it is? But no, sometimes people's ego get the best of them. Oh, I want to jump in the ring. You don't. Come on, man. You got to eat that, man. You got the mic. Paulie messed up. Paulie's out of a job. Paulie went from commentating. If he watched his mouth or apologized, he'd have been commentating on the Jake Paul fight. He was commentating on some event that was held at a gym. How the mighty have fallen. And then you woke up behind him with powder in your hand and slapped that man in the back of his head. Okay. LeVon Down gave the salute. You didn't have to do that. You have to do that. And from what I heard, he's not as talented as the Paul brothers. Not everybody, look, Not everybody's going to be able to accomplish what the Paul brothers are doing. There's going to be a bunch of people trying to do it. It's been done. It's been done. And luckily for them, they could fight a little something. And look at who they're fighting. They're all fighting guys smaller than them. They're not trying to be real fighters. What do you think that Canelo call out was? He's not winning that. If Canelo decides to fight, I bet you somewhere in that contract, it'll be like, yo, you can't knock me out. You can't knock me out. I'm sure that was in the Floyd contract because he almost did it. That was weird watching little ass Floyd walk down a 210-pound grown kid. But that was the difference between a grown ass man fighting a little boy. Do you know how many times I've seen a grown man in his 40s that was a little smaller than the giant 18-year-old? He go pick on the old man. He's like, yo, you better stop, young man. Yo, F you, old man. Boom, 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 boom. Next thing you know, the kid is on the floor missing teeth. OG done been there, done that. Stop playing. Raise your kids. I've seen it a dozen times. The overgrown kid look in the street looking like George Foreman. Messing with the grown-ass man at the bus stop just trying to get home from work. You don't know what kind of day that man had. He's dealing with his boss, his wife. He got kids your age raising them. And then here you come being rude. You just caught his entire day. And now your front is missing. Now you look older than he does because you ain't got no front teeth. I've seen it. I've seen it. Get your kids. Raise them. Don't do that. You're still a kid. That's grown man strength right there. That man has other things he got to worry about. He's trying to pay car notes. He's trying to pay his mortgage. He's worried about walking through the door and his wife, as soon as he walks through the door, where you been? What are you doing? We need food. He got to deal with all of that. The last thing he's worried about is your overgrown 18-year-old ass. Because you hype, because you listen to the last rap song. That grown man will beat up you and your friends. Matter of fact, when he flipped that kid on his head, his friends ran off and left him. When he got done, he gave him the look. When he floored that kid, he looked at, and those kids took off. I was across the street like the slow clap. Okay? He picked up his bag, got on the bus, left that kid right there. That kid rolled over on his back. He was alive. Anthony Bolton, salute. He was alive. I said, sheesh. Next time I saw that kid, he had front teeth missing. I know they were there before. He had front teeth missing. Justin McCoy, salute. J.A. Dixon, what up? Robert Brown, salute. Yeah, man, you never know. You never know who's out here. You never know. That's why I tell those same kids walking around your pants sagging, keep thinking you're going to bully those little white boys too. Those little white boys, all of them in MMA gyms somewhere. All of them take it. All of them take it. You remember growing up, how at one point you was in karate class? At some point, your parents, especially if you grew up in the 70s, the kung fu and karate movies, the Sonny Chiba, Bruce Lee movies, it was big. So everyone threw their kids in karate class at some point. Remember that? At some point, you was in it. Well, today, it's not movies. It's them really watching UFC. It's saying, yo, there's schools for this. I want to learn that. You turn around, these kids, they've been in it since they were 8 years old. And by the time they're 16, they're brown belts or black belts. So they don't feel like nothing, but they just know what to do. So go ahead and keep thinking you're going to bully those little white boys. It's not going to work out for you. Trust me, I can tell you. I've seen some things. That's right, Kane. Karate schools was everywhere. Y'all better watch who you trying to bully in those streets. Get your kids. Your 18-year-old running the house with his arm dangling. Ah! out. What happened? You got hit by a car? Nah, I thought I could bully Pee Wee Herman down the block. You know, the little nerdy kid with the big glasses waiting for the bus, the yellow bus, and there's already something wrong with him? Well, your big-ass son tried to run up on him finally, and he got caught in the armbar. A flying one at that. Get off! Get off! Should have left Pee Wee Herman alone. Stop. Stop. It's not the same. It's not the same. Stop. It's different out here, man. Not to mention you add in the gun situation, whatever, man. I don't want to go off on that tangent, but hold on a second, y'all. Can't stand that. I'm waiting for a call and I don't know where it's coming from. You get these unidentified numbers and whatever. Yeah, that's right. Pee Wee armbarred him, broke up his arm. I've seen some weird things. But anyway, so when Paulie talks about these bare-knuckle fighters and he tries to big up Tyson Fury by way of his bloodline, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. You got people with tough bloodlines all over the place. I'm telling you, people have tough bloodlines all over the place. Your grandfather could fight, your brother could fight, your mother could fight. Nobody can have no front teeth. Your cousins all fought. But when it gets to you, you come out with all your hair and you're the good-looking one with the Dodonis body. You look like a Dodonis, right? Tommy. Boxing ain't for you. You're going to get murdered, kid. It's not for you. All right? Stay to kissing men, whatever it is you like to do. Modeling underwear, whatever it is. But boxing over here is not your calling. You're going to get in there and get beat up real bad. Yeah, that was Tommy prank calling me, right? Yeah. I better watch my water. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in Walgreens buying some water. I look over my shoulder. I said, I swear to God, I like Tommy Fury. He'd be behind the aisle like, get that Drew tight. There he is. I pissed in all the water. Yeah. I better watch my water. Yeah, Brian, Tommy has no skill. Zero. Zilch. None. He's going to get knocked out. Why do you think Jake Paul was talking about, yo, I'm going to fight him? Because he's going to knock him out and say, yo, I knocked out a Fury. Knocked out a Fury, earned $2 million tonight. Bare knuckles. I don't care about your bloodline and what you did. I want to know about what you do. Michael Jordan has a son that could ball out. But he's not as good as his dad. Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. has a son. Right? Tommy, stay your ass in the house. Keep doing reality TV shows and dancing with men, dancing with men, dancing with men, dancing with men, kissing men, because that seems to be in your bloodline too. You're lucky that your dad and your father hogged up all the ugly. You guys are disgusting. But you jump in that boxing ring, somebody gonna hurt you bad. Frank Warren showed up for Daniel Dubois, but he was paying attention to see what you're gonna do. He's not gonna put no money behind you. And we'll know if you start taking drugs. Yeah, you're gonna start losing that hair, buddy. Just like your brother. Your brother had that Pert Plus bounce. Juiced up. Now he's straight Onyx. Yep. Attacking the bald head ass man. ridiculous. Yeah, you know, Tommy, you know, the Furies, they come, Tyson comes from a long bloodline of just bare-knuckle fighters. I just showed you what happened to a bare-knuckle fighter versus a boxer. Tyson Fury is so tough that he got knocked on his ass a bunch of times. Do you think John McDermott gave a damn about how tough his bloodline was? You think he cared? He had to cheat him to win. Do you think Cunningham cared about that bloodline? He had to cheat him to win. Think Deontay cared? He had to cheat him to win. That's right, Brian Clark. We are fighting men. If you're black, you got a fighting bloodline. We are everywhere on this planet. I don't care what a lying-ass textbook out of Texas tried to tell your kids. Africans migrated from the continent of Africa to look for a better way of living. Read your kids' books. They really tried to push that in Texas. Y'all remember that? Migrate. Nobody migrated from what? What are you talking about? That's not what happened. Stop trying to downplay the history of the world. It was ugly, and we need to know about it because we're not those people, right? We're not those people anymore, right? So tell the truth so we don't make the same mistakes. Don't try and whitewash it. Don't try and hide it. Tell the truth. They tried to put that in a damn book. Why do you think King Kong Ortiz and Iris Landry Lara and Guillermo Rigondeaux? Rigo looked like a little African. Don't speak no African dialect. Don't speak any English. He speaks Spanish. How do you think he got there? How do you think he got to Cuba? How do you think Lara got to Cuba? How do you think Ortiz got to Cuba? Why do a lot of Dominicans look like me? I know a lot of Panamanians that look like me. Guess what? Guess what? I walked through Little Italy. A little lady came up to me and started speaking Italian, and she looked black. I said, no, ma'am, I'm American. The lady that was with her, she said, oh, she thought you were Sicilian. I said, no. Upon a lot of research, Sicilians. Did you know there are black Mexicans? Did you know that? Did you know there are black Filipinos? Did you know that? There's black people in France. There's black people in Russia. We are everywhere. The messenger salute. We're everywhere. And we're tough because we had to be, and we're still here. Raped, hung, shot, we're still here. So in Poli Malignaggi, we're in Australia, that's right. Dark-skinned brothers with blonde hair. Those are some crazy dope genetics. I don't know how that works. That's right, King Vonnie, we out here. Yeah, so when Paulie starts talking about a bloodline and a tougher, that meant nothing to me. I just told you, my boy Calvin could jump to the moon. How'd that happen? I don't know. But we're special. Don't talk to me about this guy's bloodline and history of bare-knuckle fighting, because Bert Cooper just whooped that Neanderthal's ass. With all that undefeated bare-knuckle means nothing. That means he was fighting a bunch of guys on his level. And he fought Burt Cooper, who I'm sure, whatever year that was, he wasn't the dominant heavyweight. But that was Burt Cooper. And if you don't know Burt Cooper, you don't know boxing. And he just got in there. It was probably a simple payday. And he said, hey, I'll fight that guy. It's boxing. Went in there with his crab defense and knocked him out with a left hand. And it wasn't the first time he hit him. There was no adjustments, which means that guy was not a smart fighter. He was in there wailing. Now, in the street against somebody on his level, he probably looked like a god. He got in there with a professional and looked like how I looked playing against Ben Gordon. I ain't scared to admit it. That's right, Brazil. I mean, come on. We everywhere. So if you're black, you're tough. You want to play that game. So I'm not hearing it. What does this have to do with Tommy Fury? Dude, I'm doing you a favor by giving you attention. St. Louis Mix, salute. Stay your ass at home. Stay out the boxing ring before you get yourself killed, young man. You're worrying your dog. You're worrying your mom. You're the pretty one. Keep it that way. Because you're going to go in there in the ring and get killed. One punch could have you talking crazy. One punch could kill you. And I'm not playing no violence for you if that happens. There's a reason why I'm Levon Salute. There's a reason why. That's right, you're Dennis Uguez, Joel Casamayor. I can go on and on. Coco Kid, Black Murderers Row, was Puerto Rican. Did y'all know that? The Coco Kid, the Black Murderers Row, was Puerto Rican. Look it up. Look it up. So when Paulie start talking about bloodlines, and that means nothing. Ricky Wine, salute. That means nothing to me. Means nothing. We all built tough. And next. Next. What did Jimmy the Greek say? The black athlete was bred to be the superior athlete. Y'all go ahead. I'm going somewhere else with it. Go look up Jimmy the Greek. It's hilarious. We were bred like cattle, man. What you talking about? I don't hear nothing about no bloodline. Mr. Fist, salute. Man, listen. Marcellus Wilder will sleep. He will sleep Tommy Fury. Cut it out. Tommy Fury is not a good boxer. I don't even believe that record. I don't care about it. He's just a strong, handsome kid. He probably bench press a bunch of weight in the gym. You could tell he puts in work in the gym. There's certain things you're supposed to do, which you're not supposed to do. Look, your brother ugly, your daddy ugly. Those were the fighters. Your dad wasn't good at it. Your brother is half-ass at it. Luckily, he's like 7 feet tall, damn near. Check on your brother after the 9th. You need to keep your ass out the ring because you'll get killed. Because I'm telling you, crack a top 10 somehow, people are going to be looking to take your head off because of your name. And that's smoke you're not prepared to deal with. Is he 200 pounds? Where's he fighting? Cruiserweight or heavyweight? If he's fighting at heavyweight, he's a dead man. Who's he beat? He just fought a blown up 130-pound person. I'm lying if I told you I even paid attention. Terry Smoot is the illest troll on planet Earth. King Vonnie, you know what? Nobody will do that. And it sounds good, but nobody will do that. It sounds good, but they'll put it on and they'll be like, why was this here? Because Marcellus will knock the shit out of him. It'll be bad. It'll be bad. It'll be bad. Tommy Fury is not a boxer. You know how we make all this uproar about how the Pauls. Really, it's not about the Pauls fighting. We really are confused as to, you know, we're not confused. Let's be honest. We're angry at the shine they get it. We're angry at the shine. But I spoke on this yesterday. The shine is actually the sport of boxing's fault. We should be forcing our favorite fighters to fight. If we want this guy to fight that guy, and he's not doing that, we should withhold our bread. Say, you know what? Until you fight this guy, I'm not paying for another mother effing thing. In fact, I'm gonna make a video after video. I'm gonna get on Twitter. I'm gonna do everything that I can possible. And be like, yo, you know what? This is my guy, but he's not doing this. But instead, what do? We cap for our fighters. Now, there are some fighters that are actually trying to get things done. And the fighters that are actually trying to get things done, what do? We ridicule them. We discredit them. And while we was doing that, what happened? The Paul brothers, they didn't go through the back door. They walked through the front door and did what they did. We were distracted. They didn't rob the bank. They walked right through the front door, went to the window, and made a withdrawal. That's what they did. Because while we're fighting about Fury Wilder, Spence and Bud, and everything, PGH Big Dog Salute, and all this other stuff, and while we're just trying to, you got a handful of fans saying, look, make the fight. Then you had the other handful of fans saying, these guys don't deserve this. And I don't, the fans that are talking about, yo, what deserves what? I don't get you guys. I don't understand. I don't understand. And while all of that was happening, here come the Paul brothers, pay-per-view. Y'all understand Logan Paul fought Floyd Mayweather? Not Manny Pacquiao in the rematch. Not Canelo in the rematch. Not Keith Thurman. Not Errol Spence. Logan Paul. And people bought it. Y'all get it? You understand? Jake just fought Tyron Woodley. And that fight was so tough for him. To us, that was just a fight. But that fight was so tough to him, he was talking about getting his teeth fixed and taking a break. That's what he said. Whether he's trolling or not, he said he's a troll. We don't know. But I don't know. For all I know, he might be like, yo, I got away with one. That was tough. What if that was Canelo? Uh-oh. What happens when you fight a real fighter, a real boxer? Because Tyron Woodley is a real fighter, but he was out of his element. What happens when you fight a real boxer, young man? That hook that landed, that knocked your ass on the ropes, the ropes that held you up, because if that was in the middle of the ring, your ass would have been on your back. Whoa, salute. What happens when you fight a real fighter? Something to think about. Because you see, they're thinking about it. But what he did know is that he called out Tommy Fury. Why? Because you're viewed as a non-threat. You're viewed as a non-threat. And if you're viewed as a non-threat and you're getting called out by a Paul brother, get your ass out there, man. Because what'll be embarrassing to the Fury name is you getting in there and getting hit with a right hand and going to sleep. And you're the real professional with that bloodline, remember? I'm Ujali, salute. You're the real fighter, right? No. You're the real man kisser. You're the real twerker. You're the real man dancer. You're the private dancer, dancing for money. Do what he wants you to do. You're a model, kid. Stick to that. I think you're good at it, or whatever everyone says. I think you're good at it. You know? Don't do this. You're gonna worry your dad literally to death. That's right, D-Man Jr. He's a man's man. You're worrying your daddy, Big John. Don't worry, Big John. There's no more hair on his head that he could lose. Worrying about you. He's going to lose his eyebrows. By the time you get done fighting, he's going to look like a cancer patient. Tommy, what are you doing? Keep your ass out that ring, Tommy. Nothing makes sense. Kissing dudes. Why are you kissing dudes? Fighting bloodline.
Touché, pussycat.
Yeah. Fighting bloodline. Hot trolls. Yeah. Oh my God. C says he asked me, can boxing be saved at this point? If you were to give me an accurate number and include all the weight classes that we can think of that matters, how many talented fighters do we have? Give me just a number. 20, 30. Think of every division. And give me an accurate, well, not an accurate, give me a roundabout number. How many talented fighters we have? Include all the divisions. Even if you know some at strawweight. Some of y'all are nerds like that. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know what grown man walks around at 101 pounds, but whatever. D-Man says 10 in all weight classes. All. D-Man says it's about 10 good guys. Let's include the women too. Serrano kicked ass. You know, we can't forget the GWOAT. I don't think we give her enough shine. I need to give her more shine. I have not done one video about her. Shame on me. That's right, Ghost, a cheating bloodline. I would say in all the divisions, I'm thinking top 10 in all divisions that I could think of. Justin Hawkins, salute. I think let's say about 35 people. Great. So now we got 35 people. Can we get what we deserve as supporters? That's the question. WJ Lucky with that super sticker. Salute to you, family. Salute to Josiah Matthews in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He says, off subject, my favorite episode of yours is a pic of Wilder with the other fighter saying nothing gets moved unless I say. You right, LDBC for life. No doubt. That's the meme I did. I'm going to put it back in the rotation too because people rip me for that. They said Deontay don't run ish. You know, the division can move just fine without him. And it didn't. There was a reason why I did that. Players ball salute. There's a reason why I made that meme. Because it was according to the math. there was an arbitration happening between Wilder and Fury because Fury didn't want to honor his contract. So AJ was waiting to see what Fury was going to do. Usyk was waiting to see what AJ was going to do. And then Joe Joyce was standing there like, yo, what am I going to do? And at any point, Deontay could have either said, you know what, drop the arbitration, let them go ahead and do their thing, which is what everybody was telling him to do. Remember that? That's just how it's done. Go ahead and let AJ have his 2 fights, and then he's guaranteed the winner. No, he wouldn't have. If Fury beat AJ at any point, what if they split 1-1? Then there has to be a third fight. Then after the third fight, if Fury wins, that to Wilder, he's not getting Wilder. All right. If AJ wins, we already know what's going to happen. Look what they're doing now. They're setting up the duck, Deontay. They know Deontay's going to knock Fury out. They know that. They know that. Your Merv says 30. Yeah. They know he's going to win. That's why they're talking about mandatories right now. They're trying to put Joe Joyce in the ring with AJ. Whatever the hell they're doing. It's getting exhausting. It's time for us to demand what's right. Yo, look, if you don't get Undisputed done, we're not watching anything else. This is stupid, but you got fans. I'm talking about the Brits now. In-house fights are so important to them. When I say in-house, all British fights is important to them because they've been second fiddle all this time. Yeah, but Drew, what about Lennox Lewis? Yeah, right? What about him? He fought over here. We love him. He fought here. Did he not? Does he not get his respect? $13 divisions, 52 champs, 52 interim champs, 35 regular champs. And this is the nightmare. In MMA, every division has one champion. Last I checked, unless something's changed. If I'm wrong, let me know. But do you see this? 13 divisions. First of all, oh God. After 147, the next division is supposed to be 160. 154 is advanced. And they're trying to create a bridgerweight from cruiserweight to heavyweight. It should be light heavyweight to heavyweight. Forget cruiserweight. No one cares about it anyway. 13 divisions, 52 champs, 52 interim champs, 35 regular champs. Sanctioning fees. I can't keep up. My Uncle Bill, my father, they're old school. And I'm trying to explain to them what's going on now. They just be sitting there. They be at the dinner table like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ali. Yeah. Larry Holmes. Yeah. George Foreman, Joe Fred. Yeah. They didn't go through all of this. We were supposed to stop all of this stuff years ago. We didn't. We got right in the poop chute. You know how this got done? When they started inventing straps for your favorite fighter to carry. Because as long as he had something around his waist that said something, a sanctioning body on it, we took it. What am I talking about? The franchise status, for example. Huh? The franchise status, right? Ricky Williams in the building. The franchise status, right? Right in our face. And we said, yo, bad idea, man. Suleiman said, no, great idea, man. And what did Teofimo do? The rules changed in a year right in front of our face. It's a status. You can't lose it. It's an award. First thing we said was, okay, it's a status. It's an award. Why not just make it a trophy? Why make it an actual belt? Because it's, you know, people are visual. People are visual. And all they saw was a belt. Remember, it wasn't transferable. Loma requested it after he lied and said he didn't request it, and then it was revealed that he did request it. And then Tio, here come Tio. Yeah, let me get that. If I win, let me get that. Well, he won, like I said he would. He got that, and then what did he start saying? I'm undisputed. So then what does Devin Haney have? He don't have the fake belt. Don't you dare say it. So instead of saying he had a fake belt, what did they say? Because the fake belt was the one that Tio just won. The one that Loma requested, that they made for him. So now, Devin has the real belt. Instead of discrediting the belt, what did they do? They discredited how he got it. But you can't. Because you know why? The Matrix is the one that gave it to him. Why? Why give it to him? Why not fight and defend it like you were supposed to do? You can't pull this wool over our eyes, man. Why am I talking about this? Because all of this is relevant. Boxing is messed up now. And while all of this, remember all of this, fighting with Tio fans and Loma fans, and the Loma fans fight with Tio fans and Devin Haney supporters, we all trying to clear this up, and all we trying to do is get this kid a fight. All of this is happening. Bud versus Errol and 60-40 and all of this is happening. What happened? Here come the Paul brothers. I'd like to make a withdrawal, please. I'm going to go ahead and fight Floyd Mayweather. So we over here like, yo, Bud, yo, Errol, yo, Tio, yo. Logan Paul is fighting Floyd? I will fuck Floyd. Oh, well, yeah, you know, Bud and you know, Deontay and AJ and Jake Paul's doing the pay-per-view. Against who? And people care? Yep. Right in your face. Right in your face. And who's on the undercard? Real boxers. Daniel Dubois, Serrano, Montana Love. Right in your face. 90 shots, take that. Huh? You happy now? You happy now? 113 belts. Intrum. Silver. And people are visual. Dillian White was running around with a silver strap, saying that he was champion for 1,000,000 days. Was on Good Morning UK or something with the belt laying there. Yo, you know, I've earned my right to fight Deontay, and he's been ducking me, you know, 600 days. I was like, dumbass, we could count. But you know what? There's casuals that believe that. And then they jump in our comment section like they know what they're talking about. We're like, no. That's not what happened. Let's explain this. And they don't want to hear it. Because that's their British brethren. Fine, y'all lost cause. Look, you need to recognize who you're following, though. Do you know he played games with his gloves? Do you know he popped dirty? And instead of just showing the B sample to maintain his innocence, what did he do? He hid behind the business. He sat there in dead silence and let Eddie do all the talking. That's your guy? Salute to Josiah Matthews in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, much love to the LDBC. I support y'all like racists support Trump. Forget ESPN's LDBC gives you true facts. A lie is just a long way from the truth. No diggity doubt. Much love and appreciation, man. For real. For real. Yeah. Crazy, right? Crazy. So all of this is our fault. The moment they said we're making a silver champion, we should have been like, nope. Nope. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you do that, we ain't gonna support it, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. We should have stopped that bull crap at the door. But we didn't. Because, believe it or not, Dillian White got supporters. Oh, shit. '78's not going on. He said he did. Yeah, man. D. McGee, salute. Mr. Lee, salute. And my brother got a lot of stuff going on. He out here grinding. I'll give it about another 10 minutes. He said, oblong head ass Dillian. Yeah, man. All of this is our fault. All of this, us fighting over stuff that we shouldn't be fighting over, allow the Paul brothers to do what they do. It allows Tommy Fury to get in the ring and tell you he's a boxer. Copper, you know what? I'm going to do the best I can. But the truth is, I'm not feeling too well. But you know, I'm here. Dillian, all of this is our fault. Tommy Fury shouldn't be allowed into the ring. They should have booed the pants off of him. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me not say that because he's into that stuff. Dillian should be gone. I mean, Dillian. Well, he should be gone, but Tommy shouldn't even be in the ring. Especially based off what we saw the other day. Do you think a real cruiserweight / heavyweight would have had problem with a 130-pound guy? As good as Floyd Mayweather is, and I'll use Dillian White as an example. As good as Floyd Mayweather is, do you think he can compete against Dillian White in the actual real boxing match? No. You know why? They're both fighters, and as great as Floyd is, Dillian's a real fighter. So there's things that Floyd got off on Logan Paul that he will not get off on Dillian White. That's just the math of it all. That's the math of it all. And I don't care how game he is. I don't care how tough your favorite welterweight or lightweight is. You put him in there against his fairly skilled heavyweight, it's going to look retarded. I don't care how much love for example, we got some of us, we got a love-hate relationship with Bud, right? As nice as Bud is, put him in the ring with Tyson Fury. First of all, it's going to look awkward as fuck. Bud ain't even 6 feet tall. Tyson is like 6'7", 6'9", whatever they say he is. It's going to look stupid. And as nice as Bud is, come on. Come on. Certain things don't make sense. It's like non-alcoholic beer. It doesn't make sense. It's ridiculous. Tommy Fury in the ring didn't make sense. He was supposed to steamroll that guy. What the hell was that? Is that win going on his record? Was that a pro fight for him? These guys better stop, man. Judah Ben Israel, salute, man. That super chat. He said Tara Fury looked like Ferris Boyle from the Batman. Salute to my brother Brian Clark in that super chat. Much love, appreciation. He said you dropping knowledge, but they don't want to heart the truth. They're not ready. New Jersey, stand up. We on a job, fam. No doubt. You know what? Boxing makes me so sick. And this ain't no shade toward the Paul brothers. You know, believe it or not, I'm about to say something, and we may hate it, but are they not living the American dream? Look what they did. Look what they did. Look at who never got. Look at who never got the Floyd fight. This motherfucker walks in off of YouTube and got the Floyd fight. Yes. He's never coming to America. He got Michael Hunter problems. He got Prince Charles Martin problems. Y'all saw the video. Yo, Charles Martin was so reckless with his mouth. If that was anybody else, come on, man. That's how you know he wants to cash out with Deontay. He knows he can't win that fight. And how many heavyweights? Because right now, Dillian White's a rock star, right? You let his fans tell it, because you know he does have fans. It's the strangest thing. You let him tell it. He's a god. So at this point, he shouldn't be fighting anybody but names. We named several people he could fight. King Kong Ortiz. Look, Dillian, you're not getting an AJ fight. You could have had it in New York, but you wasn't satisfied with the amount of time you had for camp. Well, you know what? You fought him already. And you're a professional, so you should stay in shape. All right? Volts UK, salute. You should have been ready to rock. You should have hopped on it in New York. But now, thanks to you, he ended up getting Andy Ruiz, and we saw what happened. So Andy Ruiz got the shine that you could have gotten. Because that night, AJ was ready to be taken. We couldn't get into all of it, but that night he was ready to be taken, and he was taken. So now you're not getting an AJ fight because he's moved on to bigger and better things. You're not getting the Deontay White. You're not getting the Deontay fight because in the grand scheme of the division, you ain't shit. But what I'm telling you is you can put all these guys in a position where they have to look at you because you've done something special. Maybe you can be the second fighter to knock out King Kong Ortiz. You could have done that several times. You didn't do it. Michael Hunter has said your name. Nothing. Hey, listen. You want to try and stop the Jared Anderson train before it gets going? You can do it. You're Dillian White, right? No smoke. How about the F.A. Ajagba train before it gets started? Easy to make. Oh, I'm sorry, no smoke. Andy Ruiz? Oh, I'm sorry, no smoke. So what's really good with you? What's really good with you? The truth of the matter is you want zero smoke with anybody else in the top 5 because there's a strong possibility that you'll get your ass whooped. And you know that. And your fan base knows that. You're not a rock star to be telling people that Deontay's ducking you. He will knock your head off. He told you what you needed to do. Deontay Wilder flatlines Dillian White in 1 to 2 rounds. And I'm being nice about that. You are trash, Dillian White. Prove me wrong. Do something else to make me say, you know what? That was a damn good win. Prove me wrong. Do something special. When I say special, I'm not talking about your education. Do something special. Make me turn my head. Stop bouncing on the bed with your bum buddy. Outros. Sorry, man, I had to play that. Andy Ruiz beat your ass. Ortiz knocks you the hell out. Michael Hunter boxes your face in and knocks you out. F.A. Jogba bonks you on the top of your head and knocks you out. Come on, man. Jared Anderson destroys you. Big Baby Miller destroys you when he gets back. So what are you posturing for? You came to America, you was trying to get a fight in America, and Saul was waiting for you, turned the plane right around. Nope, nothing here, Eddie, let's go. Oh, I got it. He gonna fight Tommy Fury. He'll beat Tommy Fury, he'll say, yeah, I beat the Fury. You beating Tommy Fury is equivalent to Floyd Mayweather knocking out Bobby Pacquiao. Nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense, man. Come on, man. You guys do the most. Oh, my God, man. What I got here? I'm looking for something. You guys make me sick, man. Dillian White. Dillian White. Dillian White. Damn, I can't find it. He's lucky, man. Lucky. Boy, you lucky. Wait, where is it? Man, you guys are so lucky, man. I got jokes. I ain't gonna waste my time looking for it, man. I gotta organize my stuff. Anyway. You clown Ricky Hatton for a second.
You just can't stop messing about, can you?
The personal side of their relationship, meanwhile, is a work in progress.
He got thongs on it straight up his ass, man. Y'all can play games all y'all want to. I'm going to call the police here.
Floyd said he threatened to call the police on their ass. Young Merv said the Toxic Avenger. Don't Fury look like the Toxic Avenger? Y'all know what that is? Toxic. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna pull that right up. Oh my God. Bruh. Bruh. Bruh, oh my God. Yo, Pete. This was a grimy B movie. This is a cult classic. The Toxic Avenger. Bam. It's Tyson Fury. Yo, listen. Watch this film, man. 1984. This was the illest movie. It didn't make any damn sense. It was, yo, man, B movies back in the 80s were the absolute worst, but you couldn't turn away. Wow. They talking about rebooting the movie? I can't take it. The Toxic Avenger. Yup. You see this picture right here? That was a poster for the film. That's actually what these super race soldiers look like. That's how they look. The race soldiers, that's how they look in the middle of the country. That's how they look. Come for my guns and my Bible. I'm an American. Yes, sir. All I need is my AR-15 and my Bible. Because the Bible said Jesus Christ is Lord. Yes, sir. Donald Trump, best president we had. We gonna hang Joe Biden. Not knowing that we don't care about that either. But whatever. Jared, what up? Daryl Alexander, Mr. Blap, salute. America, land of the free, home of the slave. I mean the brave. That's what we're dealing with here. So don't talk to me about strength and bare-knuckle fighting. Come on, man. We play soccer, and they throw bananas at us and make monkey noises. Hills have eyes looking ass. That's right, King Ronnie. Yeah. You can't go nowhere without getting messed with. The brothers over there playing soccer. That young kid, Mr. Gold, got death threats. Kid's like 15 years old. This is what we deal with. We come here and talk boxing, and if I don't block the chat, they come in here with chicken and monkey emojis and watermelon emojis. Because why? I say why? You know, Canelo did pop dirty and it had no business being in the bloodstream. That's all we said. Monkey emoji right after that. You're a racist, my friend. That's what we deal with. Our skin is thick. You go somewhere where it don't make sense and the behavior getting followed all around the store, and then it registers, oh, I see, this person don't like black people. Oh, okay. That's a way of life. We live with that. That's what we live with. It's like, oh, okay, I figured it out. Okay, I'm in the store, I got money. The dirty non-black over there is literally sticking stuff in their coat and actually robbing them blind, but he don't see that because he's following me. And I'm the person with money about to support this store, but he don't see the dirty non-black robbing him blind because he wants to follow me. How about this? Take your product to the front, put it there, ask them how much it is, and when they tell you, say, no thank you, walk right out the store. They're racist, they're bigots. They have a preconceived notion of who I am, and they don't know me. That's ignorance. It's ignorance. I told y'all the story. When I was little, going into the Korean store. That woman used to follow us all around the store when I was a kid. Follow us all around the store. I always paid for my stuff. You know who was robbing her blind? My non-black friends. When they went to school, they had the most candy. I only got what $1 could get me. Some lemon heads, some Chico sticks, some Charlie Chans, some Big Blows, the gum. Get your mind out the gutter. My other non-black friends, they had everything. Well, when I had the 1 quart water, they were getting, I forget this woman's name. They were getting a Korean lady for big things of orange juice. She want to follow me and my black friends around the store. So years later, I walk into that store. She's old and got the hunchback now. She got the moles on her face. And I walk in with my child. And I look, I'm like, she followed me around the store? 40 years old now. I'm like, wait a minute. I was so used to it that it became normalized. Family, that's not normal. I'm an adult. All right, I can now take my business elsewhere. I didn't know better when I was a kid. Oh yeah, that's old Miss Chan, whatever her name was. She follows us around the store. She thinks we're gonna steal. We don't steal. Okay, but yeah, just let her do her thing. How about this? I should have just kept my dollar that whole time. I told my mother about that. She said, "Why didn't you tell me?" I said, I know. She says, "No, I'd have told you never go to that store again." I had no idea that was happening. You know how many times I've been in there and spent my money? Decades later. You spent thousands of dollars there for that treatment. And then when we get to the damn cash register, she's rushing us. Hey, give me. Oh, hey, wait. What you got in your pocket? Oh, I'm like, yo, nothing. We thought it was a big old joke. Now I'm over 40. And I noticed, I'm like, hold up. She had a grandson. When we would come in that store, he would always be behind the cash register. He didn't go to school with us, but he'd be behind the cash register after school, because we go there twice. After school, doing his homework. Now he grown. He recognized me. Don't know his name, but because he didn't come play with us or nothing. But he was there, but he was our age, around our age. Go in there, yo, what up, man? He's like, yo, what up? So I took my item, went to the cash register. He's standing there. I put it down. I said, bro, how long I lived in this community? He said, forever. I said, do you know every time I come into this store, Grandma followed me around here when I was in here by myself or with my friends. Grandma followed me around here. He did one of these. I looked at her. I said, ma'am, I know you recognize me. I've been coming here since the 80s. Every time I walk in here, you follow me. Now I'm here with my daughter, and you're following me. I've never stolen anything from you. All my other friends, my non-black friends, I know when you did your inventory, you're like, yeah, I know we short at least 10 crates of juice that someone paid for. And you know it wasn't me? Right, I was probably distracting you while my friends were sticking you up, right? Guess what? It wasn't us. It wasn't, let me get deep with it. It wasn't my black and Spanish friends. Guess who it was? But you followed us. This behavior is offensive. I spent thousands of dollars in this establishment since the 80s, and here I am blindly doing it and saying, oh, that's old lady so-and-so. That's just what she does. No, I ain't got to put up with that. I'm grown. And I snapped out of it at 40 plus years old. And I left it there. I said, man, you need to check yourself. And I walked out. And I dapped it up with homie. He was like, hey, man. He knows what it is. And she was just standing there. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. You should have been following all the kids. But she wasn't following the black and brown ones. You have a choice. What does this have to do with boxing? We have a choice. We should not be interested in what Eddie Hearn says he is a liar. We should not be interested. Yo, is Bud and Porter not going to purse bid? Yo. Why the hell is that going to purse bid anyway? Y'all notice I ain't really talk about that? Why is that going to purse bid? Why doesn't Bob Arum Why doesn't Bob Arum just, I don't know, pay for it? Is Bud getting treated fairly? Never mind the fact that he shouldn't be there, but he's there. But is this not the highest form of disrespect? Now, I know Stephen C. I know. Yeah, he wants to maintain the illusion that black fighters don't sell. There's a portion of Bob Arum's brain that is still trapped in the 80s and 90s. He thinks that Bud is supposed to be out loud, running his mouth, selling himself. But Bob Arum, you're the promoter. You got to do more than just telling us that this is the best thing you've seen since Muhammad Ali and Floyd Mayweather or whatever, or Sugar Ray Leonard. You got to do more than that. You are the promoter. You damn sure did say that, Bert. This guy completely disrespected everything about Bud. And it's uncalled for. It was disrespectful. And I don't like it. Now, what Bud did, that I face palm so hard it sounded like a gunshot. We don't know y'all. We don't know his heart. Why are you? Man. Who wants to bet on these niggas? See, I didn't want. That's why I ain't talk about it, because that's what it seemed like to me when I read. It's supposed to be live on Facebook or something. I said, "What, man? You're making an event out of a purse bid. All of these are things that not supposed to be within our eye and earshot, man." Just pay for the fight. It's a quality fight, right? Who think Bud is gonna win? Put a B for Bud, put an S for Sean, because all of this is BS, by the way. 88 Sports Talk, salute. That's right, 88. He didn't do any of this with Lomachenko. He didn't do any of this with Lomachenko. Lomachenko got 2 L's on his record. So Tom says B. He got Bud winning. King Vonnie says Sean. DP says Sean. Bert says Bud. Mr. Blatt says Bud. Gio James says Sean. HMC's 50-50. Yeah. 88 says Bud. Vaughn Down Gator says Bud. So Shay Girl says Sean. So we split. We split. Ratchet says Porter. Mike says Bud. General Squirrel says I got Bob winning. Eric Holder split. Roderick says Bud. Yeah, we split, man. Jay Dixon says Bud. Yeah, we split, man. You see why this is such an intriguing fight? Because there's a lot of questions we don't know, but we got to get these questions answered. That's right. Loma doesn't even sell. He hasn't been on pay-per-view. And he effed around and lost. But he lost money on Bud, could have bought 2 houses. He had a preconceived notion of what Bud's going to do. He said, okay, this kid's black. He's hip-hop. You know, let me Che Go says she take it back 50-50. Let me give y'all a little bit of education. When you're referring to a yellow person, don't say that they're Oriental. Don't say that. Oriental is a style, like music or furniture. Just say that they're Asian if you don't know. Filipino, Chinese, Japanese, Korean. We can't look and tell. Just say, oh, the Asian person. Don't say that they're Oriental. Oriental is an object. That's like if we go over anywhere across seas. Oh, the hip hop guy. What? They mean black guy. No, you don't call me hip hop. Refer to me as a person. I'm not an object. I'm not a dance. I'm not a style of clothing. Unique Dawn salute. You know what I mean? Just wanted to throw that out there. I heard someone say that outside one day. I was like, ooh, say that. Don't say that. And see, this is another thing. Rick Blackwell say Porter. This is another thing right here. Now this talk about this. Let's talk about that. Now people are wondering. Because a lot of things that Bud has said and he's doing, it doesn't make sense. See, Bob Arum thought that Bud was I got the black guy and he's automatically gonna be in touch with that audience. So he expected Bud to do what Floyd did as soon as he left Top Rank. Bud's not that kind of guy. His actions speak louder than his words. And he's damn good. But now nothing makes sense. And we're wondering how much of this is Bud and how much of this is Bowman. Now people are asking questions because this doesn't make sense. You know, everyone's wondering about people's pockets. Bomac is a millionaire? Yeah, I heard someone ask this. I'm just, Box fan says, Bud. Yeah, Oriental is a, yeah, King Vonnie, it's a style. It could be a food, a style of dress, or furniture. It could be anything. But it's not, you shouldn't use it to describe an Asian person. Just say Asian. You know what I mean? Just a bit of information. You know what I mean? Now, salute. Yeah, man. Shit crazy. This is going to purse bid. This high caliber fight is going to purse bid. Because Bud's... Now, we just shooting the shit. Escobar, we just shooting the shit, man. Grand rising to you, fam. You know, boxing is so messed up right now, man. Can we stop justifying the nonsense? Bud is Sean Porter. Tania Marie, salute. Is going to purse bid. And you got Bud fans fighting. You know, he should be fighting Errol. All right, look, it's not happening. Not now, at least. You know, what is Bob? Y'all should be leaning on Bob, saying, yo, pay for this fight, man. You're going to get your money back. Everybody wants to see what he can do against Sean Porter. You're going to get your money back. Like, sometimes be mad at the wrong stuff, man. Ghost UK says, you think they hopping the Triller for the big bidding? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who's going to pick it up. I'm just saying that it shouldn't be at a purse bid. Thurman and Porter didn't go to purse bid. I think that this fight does pretty good numbers. It's not going to pay-per-view. But think about this. Jake Paul just went to pay-per-view. He doesn't hold half the talent that Sean Porter or Bud Crawford has. How many eyes are going to be on Sean versus Bud if it's on ESPN or on Fox? I mean, really think about it. These cats are going to take off for work. The fuck was that? It's Tommy Fury. This cast is going to take off for work or leave work early or change their tour at work to watch this fight. Rudy, yeah, if he stay with Bob, there's something wrong. If he stay with Bob, there's something wrong. If Bud stays with Bob, no hardcore Bud fan could make that make sense to me. I wouldn't even want to talk about it. I'm like, yo, bro, nah, just stop. There's no justifying that. At this point, that man insulted you as a man. I could have bought a house in Beverly Hills with the amount of money I lost on you. And put that in writing, man. I wouldn't have said nothing. I just got quiet. I'm like, all right. I know what I'm worth. Oscar, Floyd. Never mind the fact that Bud shouldn't have been there in the first damn place. All the talent was where? Across the street. And that's why people were led to believe that he was ducking and hiding, because he stayed there. Why wouldn't you be where all the talent is? All of those fighters over there on the PBC, they got their own thing going. They're under the umbrella of the PBC, but everyone got Man Down, Deontay, got Bomb Squad. Everybody's doing their own thing for the most part. You should have been where the action is, and you stayed with a guy that violated you. Salute to my brother Bruce Goes. He's now a member. Benching at 205. No doubt, famo. Stephen C., the brother says, boxing is a personification of life. As people don't believe in mediocrity, never played fair or stood for anything. History shows that. I can't disagree. I can't. It's correct. What's in Puerto Rico? The fight was supposed to be held in Puerto Rico? Bud in Porter? Oh, I don't know. I know I'm bored with it and I'm aggravated. This fight should not be. I mean, come on. This is Sean Porter and Bud Crawford. Why are they going to purse bid? Now let me say this. This is going to purse bid on some unbelievable stupid stuff. All right. You had Fury ducking a damn fight. Y'all understand that we could have had Fury Wilder 3 back in October? And then we could have had it in December, but he tried to fight Agitated Cabbage. And then he said he offended my family. He offended the Shaolin Temple. And I'll never fight him again because of what he said about me, my family. And then when he started trying to duck the fight, that's when D said, no, I'm going to pursue legal action. You're going to keep your word. And that's how we got here. I still got people in my comment section that doesn't understand that. I said, Fury been ducking him this whole time. They said, no, where were you? Fussing with some dude. Sometimes I entertain the nonsense. Most times I don't. Still got people saying that they're acting as if Fury has been a noble person through this whole fiasco. We're all the way over here because of Fury. We got that going on. We got this purse bid going on. You got Manny Pacquiao screaming about injuries, and no one is saying anything about that. Every time this guy loses, there's an excuse, and no one says anything. No one says anything. Floyd Mayweather has won every fight he's ever had that we've seen that's been recorded. And they nitpick what he says and said, this is an excuse. I said, well, he won. It can't be an excuse because he won. People dig and find whatever the hell they want to find, depending on who they hate, who their favorite guy is, who their least favorite guy is. We got these pound for pound lists that doesn't make any sense. We got franchise status, doesn't make any sense. Drug testing, we're distracted by that because these fighters are cheaters. We got faulty judges. The Fox family robbed that kid blind, and we got racist people running around here. Legitimately racist people running around here. This clown right here. Huh? This is her. All of this in boxing. Kill her in jail. Married to executive Ricardo Rizzo. Yeah, y'all remember this? Okay, so we're dealing with all of that. We're dealing with all of that in boxing. And then we want to get mad at the Paul brothers for walking through the front door and making a withdrawal. They exist because we hold nobody accountable. Y'all want to be mad at Floyd. I told y'all a while ago, get over that. He got away. He got away. He ain't ducked nobody. Well, the only thing that he didn't do that I could say I wanted to see him do was fight Keith Thurman when he was right there. That's it. And I had him beating Keith. I said, once Keith get out of 6 rounds, he's fooled. Floyd's gonna pop shot him, show him angles, and hit him with that stiff jab in the body, which we'd have known then that he's weak to the body. We know now. That's the only thing I can say, in my opinion, that Floyd didn't do. But that's it. Shit is ridiculous, man. And while we're dealing with all of this nonsense, those pound for pounders, you remember that? We're seeing all of these people from these divisions we don't care about. They got them ahead of the Charlos. Now, we all know the Charlos are on a chopping block, but if we keep it boxing, they were violated. They had people ahead on that list that Sean Porter was better than. People that have been, hold on. You had a couple of people ahead of the Charlos on that. First of all, I forget which one, Mel or Maul. One of them wasn't even on it. But Maul, who's undefeated, he had like 4 people ahead of him. And some of those people been knocked out cold. Didn't they have Chocolatito ahead of Maul Charlo on that pound for pound list? And we were like, hold on, what is that? What is that? And not only did Canelo duck the hell out of both Charlos and Andre, like it or not, we're not talking about who you think wins. We're talking about what was done. Okay? Canelo did not fight either Charlo. He did not fight Demetrius Andre. So let's keep it honest. That's hard for a lot of fans to well, I can't expect a fanatic to keep anything honest. Because they're smelling everyone else's crack. They're smelling their favorite fighter's crack. And then when Champ Side, shout out to Champ Side, puts out his list that I agree with 110%, these racists put out a whole video calling him a monkey. YouTube did nothing. But while we was talking boxing, what were they talking about? Not racist for saying Canelo's a cheater. He is. He cheated. And what did Suleiman do? He took that goalpost and moved it for him. Unheard of. I can only imagine if any black athlete did that and they moved the goalpost. If the IBF moved the goalpost after somebody popped dirty, let's say AJ popped dirty and they moved the goalpost for him. They're doing it because he's black. Come on, man. Canelo's a cheater, man. That's it. Hey. You want me to be consistent? Shane Mosley. Got love for Sugar Shane. Did he not pop dirty? Was he not in the middle of all that Balco stuff? Hey, man. Did it happen or not? Did it happen or not? So we're supposed to be accountable. And it happens to us. But when we hold everybody else in the realm of boxing accountable, we get called racist. No, you're a racist. Please, man, get out your feelings. Stop being insecure and hold your favorite guy accountable. I don't care if you speak the same language as he does. I don't care if you're from the same block. I don't care. That's why I got my channel set up the way I do. Because I keep all the insecure, little penis having dudes out of here. You're insecure and you're angry that you look down when you're in the shower and you see the baby shrimp. And it's not shrinkage because the water's cold. Because you live in a country that don't have hot water. Because hot water's a luxury, you bum ass. Oh, Drew Titan's live. My water's cold. Baby shrimp. Oh, I must troll him. You'll stay away from me, weirdo. Jesus Christ. Canelo's a cheater. Deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it. That's what it is. Difference between him and Manny Pacquiao was that he got caught. I think Manny Pacquiao cheated because the second everyone started making a big deal about OSDT, his knockout stopped. But did y'all notice that? Floyd Mayweather says, I'm taking OSDT for all my fights moving forward. I just want a level playing field. Y'all called him a coward. Nonito Donaire says, I want to do OSDT because it's the right thing to do. Boxing, dirty sport. They applaud him as if he said it first. See? You see? Right? Syria, salute. See that? Double standards, right? Floyd broke his hand against Castillo. They said he made excuses. Got right back in the ring, and it wasn't even close. He got mad. Floyd had a tough fight against Marcus Maidana, and then he says, yo, man, I was distracted. He was with some model that wasn't worth a damn. Knocked her up with twins. She aborted the twins. Did y'all know that? Aborted the twins. And then lied on him, said that he was physically abusive. That didn't fly. Everyone took her side. Why? Because it's Floyd. And on top of that, they said, oh, you really lost to Maidana. What does he do? What does he do? Gene, salute. He gets right back in there and has an easier way to go. That's right, DP. Yeah, Miss Jackson. Where's she at now? Probably twerking on Instagram somewhere. When all you had to do is play your position. You hit the lotto. He picked you. He picked you. Got your boobs done, got your butt done. Your job was to maintain the household and let him do him. You hit lotto. Play your position. Stupid. You ain't in there taking punches. Bumpy, don't tell me that. That's right, G. Yo, she's for the streets. Who's this other young man that got caught out there? That played, what did he play for the Hornets? Got caught up by that evil-looking rugrat. And she's open with it. I really don't feel sorry for him. What I'm wondering is, did he have a father or older brother or an OG to tell him, yo, look, with her, you take that, you wear 2 hats, you splash, you bukkake her, you don't even leave it in. You bukkake her, and you send her on her way. Now, he got to pay her. Because that's not child support. That's for her. Until that child's 18. Until that child's 18, he's responsible. Now, there's no love involved in that. As that child ages, that child's going to look back and see what her mama was doing. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. Wait a minute, y'all wasn't in love? No. What I did for you, son or daughter, I did to secure your future. Because mommy ain't got no talent but this mouth and these holes behind me. And I've seen better looking chicks. You bugging. I don't know who's raising these young men. They're not getting raised. Is that the best piece of tail you ever had in your life? PJ Washington is his name? His mama didn't tell him to watch out for stuff like that. You know what my mama did? She sat me and my brothers in front of every episode of Popeye. And I didn't understand it at first. When I got a little older, she said, you know why I made y'all watch all of that? She said, what happens in every episode of Popeye? 95% of them. Popeye's with Olive. Olive gets distracted by Bluto because he's doing something. And you remember the old ones when Bluto was muscular? And he's doing something and she's falling in love with Bluto. And she wanders off with Bluto and Popeye's all pissed off. And then he tries to steal a kiss. And that's where the horror starts. Well, I didn't mean all of that. I just wanted to be around you because you're big and you're strong and you're different from my boyfriend with one eye and the cancer in his forearms and in his legs. But I didn't mean all that. I didn't want the kiss. He wanted some booty. And then it's, help, Popeye! He runs over there and Bluto starts kicking his ass. He eats the spinach, knocks Bluto out, gets his girl back, and I'm strong to the finish when I eat spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. In the real world, Bluto's dead, and Popeye is in jail, and Olive Oil is on to the next. And Olive Oil was drawn like that on purpose. She was trash. Symbolism and everything. Olive Oil was trash. And she wasn't all that for these men to be fighting over. It's not worth it. Men are outnumbered. 8-1. And now, due to these weird ass statistics, I haven't looked at it in a long time. But there's a hint. I'm talking about black men too. Yeah, olive oil was for the streets. A lot of black men are locked up. A lot of black men are on their Xbox, living in their mama basement, putting their name on the milk. A lot of black men, and I don't know the numbers, a lot of black men are just not doing what they're supposed to do. They're underachieving. And some, not all, don't let them tell you that, some are gay. So you factor all of those things in. If there's, I'm just going to throw out a number. If there's 8 women for every man, those 8 women that could be for those men that I just named, now for you, it's 8, 16, 24, 32. There ain't that much striking out in the world, man. Get yourself together because you're the catch. You're the catch. As Mr. Washington should have understood, he's the catch. He might not be the sharpest person in the classroom. He might not be the most handsome person in the world, but he could dunk a basketball good enough that they say, we're going to give you a few $1 million to do this on our team for about 3 years. All he had to do was wear a condom. I'm not telling him not to beat. I'm just saying wear a condom. Nobody told him to do that. His mom, his uncles, his brothers, his OGs, his friends. Because I'm looking at his baby mama and I'm like, I done seen there's 1,001 chicks in the Bronx right now walking around outside, younger than her, but legal. Yo, the Kardashians, have y'all ever been to New York? There's shorties walking around in all 5 boroughs right now looking like that, and everything's real. Don't understand some of these fellas. Ray J did it right. He took it, he blasted it, he recorded it. He didn't knock it up. He didn't marry it. Shout out to Kanye. Let me get this straight. Oh my God. I don't understand some of these brothers. JP Washington needed help. Somebody should have told him. If that was my man's, well, he's young enough to be my son. I'd be like, bro, let me tell you something. That bitch right there? Here's what you do. You could C-tease her. When you're ready to let it out, you let her top you. Matter of fact, you don't even finish with her. Don't even finish with her. Because if he was around me, she'd have been in my face too. Because that's just who I am. Been there, done that. I don't understand these dudes. All the money in the world, and they don't understand how to handle a woman like that. Repeat what I just said, not women, a woman like that. You guys are something else, man. You guys are something else. That kid could have did anything he wanted to do. When you're an athlete like that, in every city you land in, you're gonna have assortment of ass waiting for you. It's up to you. To close up shop. If you're gonna run up into something, you know what? I'm at an age right now where a body count, that's nothing to be proud of, man. When you get older, Now watch this. Shorty, she spoke on, I saw a video. I don't watch it. It just pops up and I just read it. She celebrates her body count. It's like in the 20s. Now, what are you raising? You're a son. You grow up. All of that stuff you put out on social media don't go away. So now you in school and your mama comes for open school night. Oh, because by the way, your father's going to be dunking a basketball for a living while you're going to be in school. She's going to have custody. They're going to work that out because he's on the road. And she's going to be giving him hell. Oh, your son's doing this in school. Your son's doing that in school. If it's good in school, oh, you can't just fly over here. You're a millionaire. You can't just fly over here for his piano recital. I can. I got a game in the morning. So he's going to be going through that his whole career. Or, oh, he's messing up in school. He needs you. I got a game tomorrow. If I don't make this game, I can't give you this $500,000 a month to pay for that school that I have him in because you trapped me. You as a mother need to be holding it down because I'm holding it down. This is the trade-off to your trick. And when she can't handle it, she's going to blame him. So he got to deal with that for at least 18 years. So when that kid goes to school and he's looking at his friends run around with their latest phones, yo, this is your mother? We just saw, this is your mother talking like this? That kid will be the roast of all roasts. He's going to grow up with a chip on his shoulder. Dad, you ain't want me. I was a mistake. I know that. And my mama is for the streets. Therapy. Look what they've raised or didn't raise. And what's her justification? I did what I had to do to survive. It's never about that child. The child secured her bag. So when she gets older and the baby or whatever, I don't know if it's a male or female, don't believe all of those pictures she's going to throw up on her Instagram, on her Twitter or whatever. No, her talent was between her legs. What these athletes were supposed to do was strap up. And that young man is now a laughingstock. But he ain't the only athlete that got caught out there like that. Sean Kemp, from what I understand, Brian Urlacher, from what I understand, a bunch of these guys got caught out there like that. It's ridiculous. So that's why my mama sat me in front of every episode of Popeye so I can understand. When I told you I don't argue with women, I don't. Why? Hey, I want to go over there to that party. Someone just got shot there just last week. The week before that, someone got shot in the face. They had nothing to do with that beef. In fact, the summer just started, and every time they had a party over there, someone's gotten shot. And you want to go there? Yeah, I'm saying because my boys are going to be, my friend's going to be there, and my homeboy's going to be a homeboy I never met. Yeah? Check this out. I'm not going. Well, I'm going to go. Why don't you want to go? Just told you. She went. She ain't get shot. But when the shooting started, she got trampled. A Tim boot hit the top of her head so hard, it broke her earring out of her ear and tore her ear. I called her that Sunday just to check out what's going on. She wasn't answering her phone. Her girlfriend called me. Oh, she mad at you. Why? Because they started fighting at the party and somebody pulled out a gun and they ran her over, trying to get out the club. I said, why she mad at me? Oh, because you supposed to be there. I said, no. I told her I wasn't going. Did she tell you that? Yeah, but you know, if you were there, if I was there, I was gonna what? I'd have been running with the crowd. I probably would have stepped on her to get out of the way of a fucking bullet. Because I told her ass, and she knew. She decided to go. I'm not going to argue with her. I told her why I'm not going, and I told her it's not safe. And she went. Mad at me for what? What was I supposed to do? I don't jump in front of bullets. Sorry. So she not answering her phone. Good. What you doing now? Come through. Next. Fuck out of here. She came through too. You want to answer your phone, your earrings all ripped out, you mad at me, I had nothing to do with it, and your friend got to call me? Your friend been wanting to call me. Don't argue with women. Nah. Somebody Emmett Smith her ass. Man, right over. I mean, get out of here, man. I'm not going to argue with you. And I'm not going to call you. If your friend got to call me to explain why you're mad at me, next. Your friend had the donkey anyway. She came through. How's that for your friend? Bitch had the nerve. Oh, you ain't even called me. Yeah, I did. I called you like 5 times. I didn't even know the shootout happened until your friend called me. Uh-huh. I argue with women. I don't. I know what I know. If I say it's A, B, C, and you say it's D, E, F, fine. Hey, Big Dog Willie, you know what? I'm outnumbered. Always got options. Oh, that's just what it is. Always had. And I learned that from my mother. You never argue with women. Nope. It is not worth it. Think I know what's going on? Think I know? On top of that, forgot her guy friend's name that I had never met. You know? See, I peep game. I done been to a party with her in the past. She knew a little too many guys for my liking. Only introduced me to one dude. And everybody else, I'm sitting there at the bar and she this guy, that guy, didn't introduce me to anybody. I watched her social butterfly, watching her girlfriends. I'm watching. I'm like, I say nothing. I start smoozing with her friends. Yo, man, what's going on, yo? And I didn't say nothing. They were looking for me to ask, yo, who's that? Nope, I don't care. I don't care, because if it was that important, you see, ladies, when it's a guy you really like, you introducing us to everybody. Family, friends, guy friends. She didn't do that. She didn't do that. So, okay. I'm watching her. I'm sitting at the bar. My back turned. I'm looking outside of my eye and I'm watching her girlfriends. I'm like, okay. I ain't say nothing. Did a little dancing on the floor. I'm watching those dudes like this. You think I'm kissing that bitch? Not me. A little while later, that party happened. And she got stomped out like wine grapes. Got to the exit. And they river danced all over her ass. I'm supposed to be at that party after I told her. I ain't going over there. Every time something happened over there, you getting shot. I remember the river dance right on her forehead. And I think she had like a messed up elbow. My fault? Nope. Later on down the line, all her friends snitched on her. Remember that party we went to? Her ex was there and her man was there. I'm glad you ain't say nothing because the niggas had guns. I'm like, listen, I ain't got no problem with nobody. I smiled the whole time in there. No beef, no reckless eyeballing. I bought drinks, and when I left, I gave everybody a head nod. No beef. I want you to think that I'm the sucker. Smarter than that. Why did her insecure ass want to bring me around there to show a bunch of dudes that she had been with at some point in her life? To show them that she's moved on? If you have to do that, that's stupid. And then you're putting me in a dangerous position. Brothers, y'all gotta be smart. Yeah, all over her ass. River dance. River dance all over her ass. I'm supposed to go there? What was I supposed to do? Shield her? I got you! No, fuck that. Bullets start flying. It's every man for themselves. That's right, Big Dog Willie. It was deeper than intuition too, brother. It was just I know how things are. It was the 90s. I knew how shit was. Every time I decided not to go somewhere, I was right. Now there was a lot of times where I've been somewhere where I knew I had no business being, and something happened. I'm like, man, I knew better than that. Lucky. When it was involving a female, no, brothers and sisters, gotta be smart. You gotta be smart. Gotta be smart. Anyway, I don't know how we ended up there, but it's cool. It's important to have real conversations like such, because some brothers need to hear it. But I guess to take a step back, that kid J.P. Washington, whatever his name is, he needed someone in his ear. Take it back further than that, all of the drama surrounding boxing, it gave limelight to the Pauls to do what they're doing. So if you're really a Dillian White fan, how about hold his feet to the flame and say, yo, look, man, you're not getting Deontay, even if you want to say Deontay's ducking him. But that don't mean he don't do anything else until Deontay fights him. In the meantime, there's a lot of guys out here you could be fighting. Get to it. If you can knock Ortiz out in 3 rounds, that's better than what Deontay did. If you can stop Michael Hunter, that's special. If you could shut up Prince Charles Martin and do it faster than AJ did it, that's something special. He's been calling you out. You don't say I'm Dillian White and I'm ignoring everybody because I'm a rock star. Nobody's checking for you over here. And Hearn knows that. He knows that. And if he throws a fight in America chances of, I don't know about Michael Hunter, but the chances of Charles Martin showing up to that fight is very high, and you don't want that. Let's get to it. Faulty pound for pound list. Let's get to it. I'm going to bring it back. Tommy Fury. Let's not get to it. Get your funky ass out of the ring before you get yourself hurt. Stick to live reality TV shows and dancing with men and kissing them on the mouth. Fury seemed to be good at that. Disgusting behavior. On that note, I'm going to go get my day started. I feel like crap, but I'm good. I'll be all right. What happened to Fury's hairline? He punched it off. That's what happened. Anyway, Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Go check Trill. I know Stormy B-Man's about to drop a video. Support all the brothers, man. It's always a great day in boxing and real talk when we're on. No diggity doubt. And salute to everybody else. Salute the champ side. Salute the boxing ego. You know what I mean? Salute to my brother Ricky Williams and everybody else that we fucks with that does great content, man. Much love and appreciation to everybody in the super chat. I love boxing, man, and that's what we're here to do is just talk about it. Real talk. So y'all head over to Trail, y'all check out Stormy, y'all check out everybody, because that's what we do. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bronx on deck.
Move!